welcome back to Study and Careers, the place where learning English is easy and fun. My name is Zara.
Hi, Zara. Hi, everyone. I'm Paul, and I'm so happy to be here again.
Paul, how are you today?
I feel good, thank you. My week was busy, but also productive. I tried some new routines.
That's interesting. Routines are very powerful. It sounds like you are working on self-improvement.
Yes, and I thought this could be a great topic for our podcast today.
I agree. Today, we will talk about personal growth and self-improvement.
This is a journey for everyone. We all want to become better step by step.
Yes, it is about trying to be a better version of ourselves. But before we start, we have a small request.
Friends, if you like our podcast, please subscribe to Study and Careers. Also, give this episode a thumbs up and share it with a friend who may find it useful.
Your support really helps us, and we thank you so much.
All right, Zara, let's begin. Where do we start with such a big topic?
Maybe we should start with why. Why do people want self-improvement?
Good question. I think many people feel stuck sometimes. They feel like life is not moving forward.
Yes, I can understand that. People want progress and growth.
Exactly. It is also about something called a growth mindset.
Ooh, that's an interesting idea. Can you explain it simply?
Sure. A growth mindset means believing that we can learn and improve with time, effort, and practice.
So, the opposite is a fixed mindset?
Yes, a fixed mindset is when people believe their abilities never change. That belief limits growth.
But with a growth mindset, people see challenges as chances to learn.
Exactly. And this mindset is the first step in self-improvement.
Now, let's talk about habits. They are the building blocks of daily life.
Yes, small habits make big results over time.
But sometimes people try to change too much too fast, and they fail.
That's right. The key is to start small.
Like atomic habits?
Yes. For example, instead of saying, I will read one book every week, you can start with, I will read one page a day.
That is much easier. And once you do one page, you often want to do more.
Exactly. Small wins build confidence.
There's also something called habit stacking. Do you know about it?
Yes, I love that idea. It means adding a new habit to an old one.
Can you give an example?
Sure. Let's say you always drink coffee in the morning. After you pour your coffee, you can sit down and write in a journal for 1 minute.
Oh, I like that. The old habit gives energy to the new habit.
Exactly. This makes new habits automatic and natural.
But Paul, what about days when people feel no motivation at all?
That's a great question. This is where discipline is more important than motivation.
Motivation is an emotion. It comes and goes.
Yes, but discipline is like a system. It means doing what is right even when you don't feel like it.
That sounds hard.
It can be, but think of discipline like a muscle. The more you practice, the stronger it becomes.
I like that picture. Every time you show discipline, you train the muscle.
And it is not about perfection. Sometimes you will miss a day.
Yes. And when that happens, don't feel too bad. Just start again the next day.
Right. Be kind to yourself. Self-compassion is part of discipline.
So we talked about mindset, habits, and discipline, but what do we apply them to?
Great question. The answer is lifelong learning.
Yes, learning new skills keeps life exciting.
It also means leaving your comfort zone, which is where growth happens.
True, but starting something new can be scary.
It's normal to feel uncomfortable at first. That is the beginner stage.
For example, when I tried to learn guitar, I felt very clumsy at the start.
I know that feeling. But when you keep going, suddenly you can play a simple song and it feels amazing.
Yes, the reward is big. The hard practice feels worth it.
But then comes the plateau.
What's that?
A plateau is when you feel stuck. You practice, but you don't see progress.
Oh, I see. Many people give up at that stage.
Yes, but the plateau is normal. The secret is to change your method a little bit. Try new techniques or ask for feedback.
So the plateau is not failure, it's just a new step.
Exactly. The journey of learning is never straight. It has ups and downs.
And that is why self-improvement is not about the final result, but the process.
Yes, it's a lifelong journey, not a destination.
So far, we talked about growth mindset, habits, and discipline.
Yes, and all of these ideas help us grow little by little every day.
In the next part, we will talk about breaking bad habits, designing your environment, and celebrating small wins.
That will be very practical.
So, friends, if you are enjoying this episode, please don't forget to subscribe to Study and Careers.
Yes, and also share this podcast with a friend who wants to grow too.
And now we will go deeper. Today, we will explore how to break bad habits, how to design your environment for success, and why celebrating small wins is so important.
This part will be very practical. Let's start. So, Paul, we spoke about building good habits in previous conversation. But what about bad habits?
Great question. Breaking bad habits is often harder than building new ones.
Yes, because our brain gets used to them.
Exactly. Our brains like shortcuts. A bad habit becomes easy, automatic, and comfortable.
So, what is the best way to stop?
One smart way is not only to stop the bad habit, but to replace it with a better one.
Can you give an example?
Sure. Imagine you always scroll on your phone before bed. Instead of just saying, I will not use my phone, replace it with, I will read one page of a book.
That makes sense. You give your brain something else to do.
Yes, if you don't replace it, your brain feels bored and you go back to the old habit.
So the trick is to redirect the energy to something more useful.
Exactly. But sometimes the old habit is so easy. How can we stop?
Good point. Another strategy is to make the bad habit more difficult.
How do we do that?
For example, if you watch too much TV, you can unplug the TV after every use and put the remote in another room.
Oh, so when you feel lazy, you won't want to go get the remote.
Yes, you create friction. More steps make the bad habit less attractive.
That's clever. And we can do the opposite for good habits. Make them easy.
Exactly. That brings us to the next point, designing your environment.
So, Paul, what does designing your environment mean?
It means changing your surroundings to support your goals.
Can you explain with an example?
Sure. Let's say you want to eat more fruit. You can put a bowl of apples on your desk where you see them.
Oh, so when you feel hungry, the healthy choice is right in front of you.
Exactly. You make the good habit simple and obvious.
What if I want to exercise more?
Then put your workout clothes and shoes where you can see them, maybe near your bed or your chair.
That would remind me every morning.
Yes, small design changes make a big difference over time.
So the lesson is make good habits easy and bad habits hard.
Perfect summary.
Now, I want to ask you something, Paul. Many people compare themselves to others when they try self-improvement. Is that helpful?
That's a common problem. But actually, comparison often makes us feel bad.
Yes, because everyone is on a different journey.
Exactly. Never compare your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 20.
So we should focus only on our own progress.
Yes, and we should celebrate small wins along the way.
What do you mean by small wins?
It means noticing and enjoying little improvements. For example, reading one page every day for 1 week is a win.
Or waking up early 3 days in a row.
Yes, exactly. These small victories build confidence and keep motivation alive.
I like that small steps create big changes.
Yes, and celebrating them makes the journey enjoyable.
Another thing I want to ask you, Paul, what if someone fails? Maybe they break their routine.
That's okay. Failure is normal. The important thing is not to give up completely.
So we should practice self-compassion.
Yes, be kind to yourself. If you miss one day, just try again the next day.
I think this makes the journey sustainable.
Exactly. Self-improvement is not about perfection. It is about progress.
So let's review what we learned today.
We learned that bad habits can be broken by replacing them with good habits.
We also learned to make good habits easy and bad habits hard by designing our environment.
Yes, and we talked about avoiding comparison and celebrating small wins.
And most importantly, to be patient and kind with ourselves.
Self-improvement is a journey. It is not about reaching a final point. It's about growing a little every day.
I love that.
Zara, before we end, let's ask our listeners a question.
Great idea. Friends, what is one small habit you want to improve this week?
Yes, maybe it's reading a page a day, drinking more water, or walking for 10 minutes. Share your answer in the comments.
We read every comment and we love hearing your stories.
And don't forget, if you enjoy our podcast, please subscribe to Study in Careers.
Also, give this episode a thumbs up and share it with a friend who wants to learn and grow.
Your support helps us make more content for you.
Thank you so much for joining us today, Zara.
It was wonderful talking about this topic with you, Zara, and with all our listeners.
Yes, I really enjoyed it, and I hope our listeners feel inspired.
So until next time,
Keep learning, keep growing, and take small steps every day.
bye everyone.
Take care. See you soon.